Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Recap, a guy's review. Happy Friday morning. So much to talk about, so much in the news. This is a Chris Harrison update. Who will be replacing him on the final episode of The Bachelor? And will that be an audition for future episodes? I will share with you two articles from, I have to say, the smuttiest of smut rags, ScreenRant.com and The Sun, a British tabloid. I don't know why these articles aren't in People Magazine or USA. I don't know. Not that those are, journalistic integrity, bastions of hope. But starting to wonder if ABC is asking the media to not report on this story. Hey, just a thought. So anyway, here we have last night on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. Speaking of good fortune, Chris Harrison won $64,000 for a charity. And of course, this interesting disclaimer that says this episode was previously recorded in December 2020 in case the image of this pasty white man was going to shock and awe people. This Antichrist right here. I digress, folks. Look, come on. We're not here to talk about what you and I think should happen. We're here to talk about what is actually happening. And ScreenRant.com is reporting that Chris Harrison will be replaced by Michael Strahan. Now, yesterday I made a video, or maybe it was 2 days ago at this point, where Rachel Lindsay had recommended Emmanuel Acho, who has a book, I've got it right here, called Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man. And this book and his YouTube series has been phenomenal as a resource for people to just discuss race issues in a way that's unapologetic, uncomfortable, and completely I think what needs to actually happen in our world versus, people are just afraid of what to say. Emmanuel Acho has taken that burden to say, look, let's have these difficult conversations. His YouTube channel is amazing. I can't promote it enough. Anyhow, he works for FS1, owned by Fox, and because The Bachelor is on ABC, it's really hard to get, there's a real synergy that happens. So Michael Strahan, the former NFL player right here, just a beast. I mean, a real one of the best that ever played. Has become America's lovable morning talk show host, and could be, honestly, when it comes to who could replace Chris Harrison on the show, or at least replace him for this specific episode, it's not a bad choice. Michael Strahan's not a bad choice, so it's being reported. Now, that's after the final rose ceremony. That's what hasn't been filmed yet, and the hosting duties aren't insanely challenging, but of course, Chris Harrison has been the guy that has steered this ship for 25 seasons. So a lot of people have said, if he leaves, I'm quitting, whatever. But the truth is, there's a lot of shakeups happening on the show, The Bachelor, and we don't have much to report on other than we'll just have to see how it all plays out. I think they really understand that their show is on the line if they mess this up. So, while Bachelor Nation has come up with a list of replacements for Chris Harrison, ABC may already have a plan in mind. Michael Strahan is allegedly in talks to take over as the host of The Bachelor. Harrison stepped aside from the show following the controversy surrounding his response to Rachel Kirkconnell's past racist actions. It was reported that Harrison may be cut out of the remaining pre-filmed episodes, but that didn't exactly happen. The show is, however, still looking for a new host for after the final rose. Harrison has been under fire following racially insensitive comments he made during an interview with Rachel Lindsay for Extra. When asked his thoughts about the photos that resurfaced of Kirkconnell, Harrison ultimately defended the contestant, leaving fans outraged. Rachel posted a 7.5-minute long video to her Instagram stories last night. I already covered it. Chances are you guys have already watched that. If you haven't yet, check it out. It's fascinating. You can judge whether or not you feel like she's authentic. In the end, actions speak louder than words. So if anyone would like to follow Rachel Kirkconnell on her journey of re-education, she's posting all of the links in her Instagram stories for people that she's following, which at the very least is a very good place to start, I think, for the discussion. So anyhow, this is the thought. Although a new host has yet to be confirmed by ABC, they allege, you know what I mean? You got to read the article. I got sofa advertisements because they know I'm moving tomorrow. They just know how to stress you out. Although a new host has yet to be confirmed by ABC, they allegedly already have someone in mind. A source told OK that former NFL star Michael Strahan is supposedly ABC's top choice for Chris Harrison's replacement as host. Strahan seems to be the perfect fit to host the After the Final Rose, as he is charismatic and has plenty of experience hosting for ABC. Since wrapping up his career with the New York Giants, Strahan has built a successful career as on the network that airs The Bachelor. The former star of Live with Kelly and Michael now co-hosts Good Morning America. Strahan has hosted ABC's $100,000 Pyramid since 2016, never heard of it, and also the host of a home improvement show on the DIY network called Backyard Stadiums. Also never heard of that, but that sounds amazing. Backyard Stadiums. Hey, honey, I'm going to be on TV tomorrow. Oh, yeah, what are you doing? Digging up your flower bed. Okay, we got a Backyard Stadium coming in. It's like, dude, we got Fenway Park and the, I don't know. That'd be fun. Just write that off to your wife. Why'd you bring home flowers? Because I've got a 60,000 seat arena. All right. She's like, where's my she shed? Your she shed is now a stadium full of drunk, beer-bellied losers. Production has yet to come. It's Friday, folks. What do you want from me? Come on. Production has not yet come to a consensus about Harrison's long-term future with the show. But he is definitely not going to be asking the tough questions after the final rose. The show originally wanted Lindsay to host the after the final rose ceremony, perhaps to make her feel like to feel like all was well. I'm sorry, I'm crying here thinking of backyard stadiums. You have to be single to have a backyard stadium? Like how? Right in. Does anyone have any backyard stadiums they want to talk to me about? I just can't imagine a world where someone's like, we just put in new Scott's lawn care treatment. It's looking good. And then Jimmy comes home and he's like, we're building the MetLife Stadium. They got a blimp just going. Why don't we have Wi-Fi? Because there's a blimp overhead. There's just a spotlight. Just like me announcing, ladies and gentlemen, from Billy's Barbecue in the back porch, we've got quite the show tonight. All right, folks. To say I digress would be a understatement, so let's just move on. There he is. So The Sun, you guys know I get my news from The Sun, British tabloid, right-leaning smut mag. And a lot of people have said, look, The Sun has broken some stories right now that other media places aren't breaking. They broke that Princess Harry, be inclusive, they broke that Prince Harry. By the way, are the only pronouns for the royal family prince or princess? Can we evolve from this? Can we have another one? Anyway, maybe that's out there. I don't know. Let me know. I'm still recovering from the backyard stadiums. By the way, my shirt matches the... Okay, so I look at it. Purple is a royal color. Speaking of which, Prince Dave, your YouTube royal family lineage. Okay, so anyway, the Sun has reported several... breaking news stories that haven't been reported anywhere else. And they probably, even a broken clock gets it right twice a day, right? So anyway, they say no going back, okay? No going back. Bachelor host Chris Harrison won't return to on-camera role as execs hire more diverse staffers after racism scandal. Bachelor host Chris Harrison will not return to his on-camera role following the ongoing racism scandal, a source exclusively told The Sun. Well, listen, if Chris Harrison's out of a job, he can host backyard stadiums because we've got a show for you. Just play Queen's We Will Rock You the whole time. Boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch. Backyard stadium, nobody wants it, but okay. Since the show has remained under fire for its controversies surrounding race and informant claimed people of color are being hired at all levels to add diversity behind the scenes. What a lame informant. Yeah, I'm an informant. What do? I break Bachelor stories. Well, that's kind of what I do on my channel. All right. I don't really care too much to break any stories. We're just kind of packaging them up in sort of this irreverent bow, if you will. That's a good title. Dave, Neil, YouTube, an irreverent bow. Hashtag irreverent bow. If you made it to the 9-minute mark, put a hashtag irreverent bow next to your comment. Rachel Lindsay's name has been brought up to replace Chris Harrison as the host. She deleted her Instagram today. Her Instagram had went private today. We know she's been struggling with her own sanity as she posted things like taking a mental health day, because she's dealing with the fact that she's calling out baloney as she sees it. And then people are like, why are you breaking up Becky and Garrett? Why are you breaking up Chris Harrison? It's like, well, people are in charge of their own destinies. If she's calling out things as she sees it, let her do it. Everyone's got a voice. If you don't like her platform, don't support it. But that's just what she's doing. With the 49-year-old's position on the chopping block as backlash rages on for his comments, a source says it's a matter of when, not if, Chris will get the boot. The insider exclusively told The Sun it's only a matter of time before an announcement is made that Chris isn't returning. At this point, it's not if, it's when. There are still talks of keeping him as an executive producer, But unless Chris somehow turns this around, his role on camera is done. Honestly, my thought is a way to appease everyone right now. Keep Chris Harrison as an executive producer. Do a full system overhaul, hiring people of diversity and really make systemic changes. Not just like, all right, we got a Puerto Rican chick on, as a 13th contestant on the show. It's like, good, yeah, that's nice, but there's a lot more that needs to be done than that. I think we can agree on this, right? So I think if you don't go with a host for the next season of The Bachelorette, why do you need a host? Let's say the next Bachelorette is Abigail. She shows up, hits her mark. The guys come out of the limo. Next thing you know, we're bumping Harrison's at the fantasy suite. I don't understand why we need a host. It's 2021. It's the United States of America. And let me tell you something. If we're not a country that doesn't allow our people to have stadiums in their backyard, then I don't know who is, okay? We have come so far in the hundreds of years since we left that cesspool of the United Kingdom and their stupid royal family. Even Prince Harry doesn't want to be a part of that royal family. He'd rather live in Toronto, eh? So let me tell you something about what we have here. We don't need no host for The Bachelorette. We've got Abigail. We've got Serena. Bring in JoJo. I don't care who it is. Somebody come over there, step on that damn tape, and let these bros come out of this limo. One of them's going to have a bad tweet. They're going to have to apologize. They're going to lose an influencer deal. But god damn it, if my name's not Dave Neal, will I not be here recapping the show with you guys in a brand new 2-bedroom house that I'm moving into tomorrow. Am I stalling when I should be packing? Maybe. Will there be a backyard stadium? You bet there will be a backyard stadium, because I present to you the new Bachelor Pad where I will be for the rest of 2021. God bless America, and God bless our freedoms to recap The Bachelorette with or without a host. I guess we got to end on that. Leave a comment, subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody.